Good morning, good morning, good morning to all. Yesterday was, many would say, a life-changing day. And that's what today I want to speak about change. You know, we fear change. We fear change because we don't like change. People don't like change. People want things to be the same. But sometimes blessings come with change. Sometimes revelation of oneself comes with change. Sometimes uplifting of oneself comes with change. And it may not be right away. It may not be immediate for you to see that change. But we need to embrace change. Sorry, people, I do work from home. So I am busy this morning, but we're doing this. We're doing this. So there's a song. It's not a gospel song, but it's a song that, you know, not every day I will sing a gospel song, but if I find something that relates to my message, I will sing it. So change is very important. Why is change important? Because it awakens something that has been dormant, something that has been the same for so long. So there is a song by Fireboy. I love him. I love him. I love you, Fireboy. I love you, Fireboy. Oh my God, his songs touch me so much because he's speaking about his life. As I listen, I can relate so much into my life. It's called Change. So I'm just going to sing a little bit, as I always do, and then we're going to go back to explaining about change. So he says, "'Cause your life's about to change, and I feel some kind of way. Everyone around me keeps asking me the same. Are you ready for the pain? 'Cause your life's about to change. 'Cause your life's about to change. And you feel some type of way. Everyone around me keeps asking me the same. Are you ready for the pain? 'Cause your life's about to change.'" Yes, so those words are so true. When your life's about to change, it brings up pain because nobody likes change. Nobody wants to change from where they are, that comfort. We get so comfortable fast as human beings. And with change awakens a different spirit, a different push, a different drive. So if you have been somewhere you're not supposed to be, change is necessary. If you're in a dead-end job, the same job, change is necessary. Because where you're not appreciated, somewhere else will appreciate you. Where you're not accepted, somewhere or someone else will accept you. So that's why change is so important. And for many years, I feared change. There's that word again. Fear. Because we fear the unknown, thinking we have control. But once we make that change, we understand that change is necessary. And the steps to the change may not be great. There will be pain behind those changes because you're no longer comfortable. God is trying to awaken something in you to bring out the true you. So when you're changing and when you're evolving into a different you, you may lose friends. You may lose people that you thought had your back, was supportive. But at the end of the day, we're never there for you. And why are they no longer there? Because they don't want change. They don't want you to change. They want that comfort level. They want you to stay right where you are because it benefits them. It doesn't benefit you. But when your life's about to change, everyone around you will ask you the same. Are you ready for the pain? Because your life's about to change. That was a little remix. Those are not the lyrics. I always remix it to my own personal words. So when your life is about to change, you're not gonna accept it so fast. You're gonna question why. Everything is why. We ask why. Why? We feel hurt, we feel disappointed. I did. I questioned. I said, why? I don't want this change. I don't like change. But when God is ready to make moves into your life, change comes. When God is ready to awaken a certain spirit in your life, change comes. We may see a vision of one thing, but God sees a vision of another. It's already been embedded into our life, into our story. But because we're humans and we're so hard-headed, we want to see things differently, so we do things differently. And once you find yourself at a point where you have done it your way, but there is no different results, you keep doing things differently and you keep getting a different outcome than what you want. So God is telling you something, but you're not listening. I'm not listening. We're not listening. Because we want it the way we want it. But God awakens a certain change, allows you to see that change within yourself, to make those moves, to change your path. So we have to accept change. Change needs to be accepted. So yesterday, my older daughter, and I'm getting personal, y'all, so y'all listen. My older daughter, her father has never been in her life. I raised her up until now. She's about to be 16. And for so long, I was angry. And that anger took hold of my life. And the path that I should have been on, I was diverted. So because of that anger in my life, I overlooked, overthought, underthought, underprocessed, overprocessed a lot of things within my life. I made horrible decisions. And I'm a human, so obviously it's gonna happen. But because I never allowed God to show me or take over who I truly am, to allow me to accept, I viewed myself in a way that was unacceptable. And because of that, I involved myself with people that were unacceptable, that should have never been in my life. So because of one hurt, I continued to hurt myself more. But as I got older, I processed a lot as I understood life and understood the human being. I was able to forgive. Now, forgiveness is a process. Please understand. People say, oh, forgive. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you've been hurt. Forgiveness is a process. It takes time. And if you're not ready to forgive, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be ready. Take your time and process your hurts. Because if you rush, it's just for nothing. So for years, I was angry. I was angry that I was let down. And I was left to raise a child by myself. But through the years and through maturity in life, I was able to forgive. So yesterday, my daughter, she's about to be 16, for the first time in her life, saw her father. And I have mixed emotions about this because one side of me was angry. No, multiple sides. Okay. So one, the left corner, the top left corner was angry because I'm still working on being a better person. I'm not fully there. The top right side of me was happy. The bottom left side of me was confused. What am I doing? And the bottom right was relieved. But in the middle was my daughter. And because of my life and how I grew up, I said, it's time. And when he reached out to me, he said he was going to be in the area, I was excited. I was scared because I didn't know how to process. I haven't seen him physically for so many years, about to be 16 years. And just 2 years ago, we reconnected, but it was via video. So all those emotions came back. And I'm gonna get emotional, so please bear with me. When I speak about my life, I get emotional because it hurts. The truth hurts. But it's the truth. So I didn't know how to process seeing him. But because I am a woman of God, I am a child of God, and because of my maturity and of what I've learned and how I've allowed myself to heal, I said, God, I'm going to put you first. Nothing is done by mistake. I don't believe so. So the fact that he called me and wants to come, sure, I'm going to allow it. And he came. And the first thing that came to my mind was when we were kids. And I saw him as a child. I saw him like I first saw him. And I said, he's only human. How have I allowed this human to make me so angry, to hold me back from my blessing because of the anger? The mind is a crazy thing. We process things differently. We allow words and behaviors and and things that people do to really overpower us when we are not in control. So when I saw him, he was so happy to see me, surprisingly. And I just saw my daughter within him. I saw my daughter within him. And deep down inside, I said, would she be happy to see him? Or will she be angry? What will her first interaction be? You know, this man that hasn't been in her life. So he left and came back. My daughter came from school. And I told my second, and she was like, oh, Mom, she came up with it. She was like, we should allow her to open the door. Oh, my camera fell. We should have him come and knock the door and allow her to open the door. I said, oh, that's a great idea. So I'm going to upload the video. I'm going to upload the video because it's so beautiful. So I said, oh, that's a great idea. I told her, I said, she can't keep a secret for nothing. Oh my God. She will tell everything. She doesn't keep secrets well. So later, he called me and said, oh, I'm back. So I said, okay, come up. And she was in the kitchen behind me, putting rice in the pot. And he knocked the door. And I said, oh, her name's Asia. Asia, go open the door. And she went and opened that door. Ooh. She opened that door and she saw her father for the first time in almost 16 years. And everything I've been through was worth it. All my pain and all my hurts was worth it. Because what are we fighting for if it's not for the happiness for our children? People listen to me, I've been hurt. But at that moment, God told me that everything, Malu, you've been through, your daughter is happy. She broke down. She broke down. And of course I kept it together because I'm the mom. I'm always supposed to keep it together. We're not allowed to cry. We're always supposed to be strong. But for 16 years, my heart was heavy. For 16 years, I questioned myself. And I'm sure for 16 years, she asked herself why. She saw her friends with their fathers. And it's a lot more into this story. And these are tears of joy, because my daughter was able to see her father. I have been able to heal, to process my hurts, to forgive. But it took me 16 years. It took a long time for me to process my hurt. But seeing my daughter happy, and you know, she did something when she came back, when she walked him down. She came back up and she said, "Mom, thank you." And she said, "Mom, I love you." Because she knew it wasn't easy for me. But I was able to make that sacrifice for her because I knew it was time. I knew I was ready. I knew it was time to be ready. When my life was about to change, and I felt some type of way, everyone around me keep asking me the same. Are you ready for the change? Are you ready for the pain? 'Cause your life's about to change. Be ready for that pain. Because through that pain awakens greatness. Through that pain awakens a change. If you've been hurt, process it. Process that pain. Because behind that pain awakens a change and a betterment that only you can understand. Unfortunately, history did repeat itself. And I'm processing this change. But I am not fighting the change unlike the first time I fought it. I've learned to accept the change. Because I know from the first one came greatness. And we're still processing. So I know the second one, now that I know better, I pray. Now that I know better, I definitely do better. And I just want to say to all the men out there, I'm speaking on my own personal experience. Stop hurting women. You don't know what you do when you hurt a woman, a mother. Now, everyone's scenario is different. But I'd rather a man walk away than for him to damage and break a woman. Because when you break a woman, you leave her in that brokenness for so long. You leave her in that for so long. And to you, things have changed. Life is happening. But you forget to know that we don't process that fast. That stays with us. Now, my brokenness have built me stronger. And when that weakness creeps, I don't allow it. And I would literally sit there and dissect the brokenness. But I still get emotional. It hurts. It tears into you when you've been rejected, when you've been hurt. It tears into your being. It tears into your soul. Before you hurt someone, please think about tomorrow. Think about when that person is by themselves, how they have to process this. It took me 16 years. My videos are not to shade or to insult anyone. This is my personal life. This is my view, how I have processed my life. Also, this is to motivate people who are going through the same things. I was 18 going to 19 when I had my daughter. I'm 35 now. It's taken me this long, and a lot has happened throughout. Stop looking at the outside, look at the inside of a man, of a woman. Look at someone's past and don't make the same mistake. If you know that you are, step away. Because for years, it was by the grace of God that I was even continuing. Processing that hurt, seeing my daughter go through her own trauma, trying to figure it out. But yesterday, what I saw yesterday it was like a confirmation for me. And those that know me personally have heard of my story. Those that don't know me, I've just explained some relatable facts. And I pray that God work on you so it doesn't take you 16 years to heal. I pray with my current situation, it doesn't take me another 16 years to heal or more. Be kind to others, people. I always say this because that is all part of the healing process. Allow yourself to process your hurt. Allow yourself to process your pain. Don't hide it. Don't hide what you're going through. I'm not saying go all around crying all day, but what I'm saying is use your story to change or help someone accept their change. Make decisions that are hard for you as the parent, but is beneficial for your children. Yesterday was hard. A lot of days are hard. But when I look at the sacrifices I am willing and able to make for my children, I would do it again. because the joy I saw in my daughter's face, the tears I saw in her face, it made it all worth it. It made my hurt, my pain, my tears all worth it. Now she's gonna wake up, and she woke up today with a whole new perspective and outlook on life. She's not questioning certain aspects of her life. She's been accepting, or she will accept certain aspects of her life. And that will awaken a change in her. So guys, you know, I always involve my personal life because I want you to know that we're all not perfect. We all have pains and trials and hurt. We need to stop acting like all is well. We come on Facebook or Instagram and make ourselves beautiful and make ourselves look gorgeous and handsome, but yet behind that, all of that is brokenness. Behind all of that is wickedness. Behind all of that is manipulation. For what? At the end of the day, my story is my story. I don't care what people think. Whether you want to shame me, you can't shame me. Whether you want to accept reality, that's on you. I'm living my reality. If you have a different version, we'll be on to you. But I'm the one living my reality. So I've accepted it. And with that came change. And with that came growth and progression. And I'm blessed to be standing where I am today. And through it all, I can lift my head up high and be proud of myself because I never gave up. So I'm telling you today, please don't give up. The stories I've heard, people reaching out to me, God is making moves in people's lives. And even their story is motivating me to know that there is a tomorrow. Even if something doesn't work out, that doesn't mean your life is over. It means it wasn't meant for you. I never thought I would have the friendship that I have with my first daughter father. And even then, it's a lot of acceptance and understanding and compromise. And because I am able and willing, I do. Not for him, but for me. Cause my life's about to change. But I feel some type of way. Everyone around me keeps asking me the same. Are you ready for the pain? Cause your life's about to change. Change is not always negative. It may start out negative, but there is a deeper purpose and a mission buried within that change. It may start out with not being accepted, then you go through the pain, you process the pain, but what is birth is greatness. So accept that. Accept that change. Pray to God and ask for betterness, greatness at the end. And it may be 16 years, 20 years in the making, but he listens to our tears, our pain, our hurts. If we are real with ourselves, he will make moves and he will make that change to be monumental in your life. Thank you for the time. Thank you for listening to my change and my story. Video of the greatness that happened yesterday is coming. I will be posting it. Please comment, share. This video is very important that it has to be shared. It has to touch others that are hurting. So please share, comment, like it. I appreciate y'all. Have a blessed day. Let me get back to my job, please, so I can be able to afford stuff. You guys have a wonderful day, and God bless us all. Bye.